What if Manchester United's next midfield leader is already dominating the Premier League? Reports suggest United are prepared to spend a staggering £80 million to sign Brazilian midfield star Bruno Guimarães from Newcastle United. But would Newcastle really let their midfield general leave? And could Guimarães be the player to transform United's midfield for years to come? Let's break down everything behind this massive potential transfer. According to recent reports in England, Manchester United are seriously considering a move worth around €92 million, roughly £80 million, for Bruno Guimarães. The Brazilian has been one of the standout midfielders in the Premier League since joining Newcastle from Olympique Lyonnais in January 2022. Since arriving on Tyneside, Guimarães has quickly become the heartbeat of the team, controlling games with his passing, winning duels in midfield, and even contributing with goals and assists. For many Newcastle fans, he's not just a player, he's the leader of their project. Manchester United have been searching for a dominant midfielder who can control the tempo of matches and bring balance to the squad. While players like Bruno Fernandes provide creativity and attacking flair, United still lack a deep-lying midfielder capable of dictating the rhythm of the game. That's exactly where Bruno Guimarães excels. He's known for exceptional ball progression, tactical intelligence, defensive work rate, leadership on the pitch. At just 28 years old, he's entering what many consider the peak years of a midfielder's career, and that makes him a perfect target for United if they want immediate impact. Of course, convincing Newcastle to sell will not be easy. Since their takeover by Public Investment Fund, the club has made it clear they want to compete with the Premier League's elite. Selling one of their most important players would be a huge decision. However, reports suggest Guimarães has a release clause in the region of £80 to £100 million, which could make negotiations more straightforward if a club is willing to meet the valuation. And Manchester United appear ready to do exactly that. If the move happens, Guimarães could completely reshape United's midfield. Imagine a trio featuring Bruno Guimarães controlling the game, Bruno Fernandes creating chances, a defensive midfielder providing cover. That combination could give United far more stability and control in big Premier League matches. It would also help them compete against midfields like Manchester City, Arsenal and Liverpool. Another interesting aspect is Guimarães' experience at international level. He's a regular for Brazil national football team, playing alongside some of the world's best players. That experience in high-pressure matches would be invaluable for a club like Manchester United, where expectations are always sky high. The biggest question now is simple. Would Bruno Guimarães want to leave Newcastle? He's adored by the fans, he's central to the project, and he's playing regular top-level football. But the opportunity to join a global giant like Manchester United and potentially compete for major trophies could be tempting. If Manchester United really are prepared to spend £80 million on Bruno Guimarães, this could become one of the biggest Premier League transfers of the upcoming window. For United, it would be a statement signing. For Newcastle, it would be a huge decision about the future of their squad. And for Bruno Guimarães himself, it could be the next step in a brilliant career. But what do you think? Should Manchester United spend £80 million on Bruno Guimarães? Or should Newcastle do everything possible to keep their midfield star? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for the latest football news.